What's up guys, Practical360 here, and today I am going to be talking about Forza 5 and your ideas and my ideas for how you want the game to be. I'll start off with the comments that people have given me and on YouTube and also on Xbox Live. First off is basically this guy was talking about maybe more smoke, which I agree with actually, because I noticed the improvement they did from Forza 4 to Forza Horizon. I don't know if you noticed it, but Forza 4 was very sort of grey, not really that much. And Forza Horizon was white. It was good. It actually came out a lot more. But the problem with smoke in these games, it just seems to be that it disappears straight away. It never stays. It doesn't um, build up. It just sort of appears and then drops. It doesn't. It's not the wow factor. If you know what I mean. I want something that's impressive. Moving on to he says Aussie cars, lots of Aussie cars. This is my knowledge. Don't go by me, but the only Aussie cars that I know of are really the Holdens, which are awesome. I love the Holdens. They're basically, if you live in the UK or America, you probably know them as Vauxhall. They're basically Australian version of Vauxhall, but they're a lot more powerful over there, and they look awesome. Uh, then also different upgrades. I agree with this. I'm hoping because like in Forza 4, you could do engine swap and stuff like that, so you can put it from front wheel drive to rear wheel drive or rear wheel drive to four wheel drive. That worked. In the Horizon, they seem to get rid of that completely. I mean, you could put engine swap, but you couldn't actually change the wheels, as in like forward drive and wheel drive, which was sort of annoying. Also, I want them to put in body kits, because that's a thing that seems to have disappeared from Forza completely now. They still have them, but only on certain cars. I mean, when I started playing Need for Speed Carbon again, I realised how much it's good to have body kits because you can personalise the car you want in your own way. It's not like in Forza where you only have three selection for the Mazda RX-7, for example, and everyone has pretty much the same car, and it's not exciting. I want to be able to either customize them or have a load of different um, body kits in general, and also like real spoilers. They need to put more spoilers in. If I'm honest, they don't. They did have more in Forza 4, I think, than Forza Horizon, and they seem to have got rid of those really. Uh, then also you think putting different rims on back and front, which is quite interesting. I haven't thought of that before, but I'm guessing what he's saying is you have different types, obviously. So you can have one type of rim on the front, make them big or small, whatever, and then actually a different type, and then have, so let's say BBS at the front and another type at the back, which is quite interesting. I never thought about that. I mean, I've never seen that before, but it could work. And also talking about the injector hats that come out the bonnet, which is a really good point actually. That is one thing that's been missing. Because I mean, I guess you're talking about sort of the Fast and Furious type and hot rod type stuff that comes out the front. I really want some of that because the hot hoods that they give for muscle cars are rubbish. Let's be honest. Um, they are crap. They're the same for all the cars, and they're just rubbish. And I really want to see the engine come out, and I think that would be pretty awesome. Moving on to another uh, point now from someone else talking about damage, which is something I did talk about in my other video. So damage, yeah, they said to improve damage, and I agree with this. I really do agree because in both Forza 4 and Forza Horizon, it is rubbish. Forza 4 is the worst because when the paint the damage, it's just paint coming off. In real life, that doesn't happen. It's just, oh, scratch of paint. No. You have doors smashed in, your wheels fall off, you have the back ends are completely crushed in, the front end crushed in. And I think they really need to do that. I mean, what I saw from the gameplay, which is running on in the background constantly, it looks like they've improved it. You can see massive dents in the car that's flipped over and stuff like that. But I'm really hoping that they introduced, either wheels getting dented in so you can see the damage, not like in Forza 4 where your steering went and you couldn't see the damage, because I want to be able to. I want it to be realistic. You see the damage to the wheel, like damaged, so then you know your steering's done. You don't need to and then also feel it as well. Um, and also engine fires. That was one thing that missing from Forza. The amount of damage you could get on your engine, it just smoked. That was it. It didn't catch fire or anything. I basically want the impacts and the crashes to be realistic, not, oh, here you go, we don't want you to cry about your car being destroyed. I don't care. If it's a racing simulator, it needs to be a racing simulator. With Forza Horizon, yes, it didn't really matter. But it's just needed, especially in a simulation game. Sorry, my phone went off for some reason. Yeah, and I really want damage to be back. Moving on to another comment that this is my personally, and other YouTubers will probably say, is camera angles. They need more camera angles because if you saw my Forza Horizon video, my cars our world video, that's all in-game cameras. That's all recorded through the in-game footage. I've just edited it out so it looks like professional. There's one thing that I found out: there's no free roam camera, which is the most stupid thing ever. You have it in taking still pictures, but you don't have it in moving image, which is really a big part. You need to, because I was really hoping to have cameras where I can place them really cool angles so the car went over it. You can place literally on really quite far away to see the car in the distance, but instead you're really close all the time, and the camera angles do stupid movements that you don't want. You either want a still image or you want to move the camera as yourself. You don't want it to look fake. So yeah, I just want them to put in new camera angles. Damage, definitely put in damage. And then the smoke as well, the Aussie cars, different upgrades, rims. Oh yes, the multiplayer. Someone mentioned to me that they wanted the multiplayer back from Forza 3, which is quite interesting. I can't remember much from Forza 3 multiplayer, because I didn't play it as much as Forza 4 or Horizon, but from 3 I remember sort of that the multiplayer worked as in you going up levels slightly different than 4, where in 3 you had to win races to be able to go up certain ranks, if I remember correctly. And Forza 4 and Forza Horizon are very similar, where you go up levels, you unlock cars and stuff. But in Forza 4, what's different to Forza Horizon is that you continuously unlock cars every time you level up, which is what really annoyed me about Horizon. You got past level 50 yellow band, you stop getting anything. Which for people like me, and I'm sure lots of you did this way, you didn't win very good stuff all the time. Like the best thing I got was a the McLaren F1, I think GT or whatever it is, and that's total 2 million credits, and I've kept that for myself. But all my friends seem to get Ferrari GTOs, and one of my friends got 3 of them, so in total he got 15 million credits or whatever. So yeah, the multiplayer I want them to fix. I want them to have it so you get unlocks constantly all the time. Because, as I said, people like me didn't get very good prices. I mean, I hated it when it says Ferrari GTO, and then no, here you go, 10,000. It's like they literally just whapped their dick in your face. That's what it was. You just literally just didn't need it. So yeah, that's about it. I can't. Oh yeah, that was the last thing I was going to say. I really don't want them to do DLC as bad as they did in Horizon, because it really pissed me off for Horizon that you got in DLC the cars, in the DLC you had in Forza 4. I don't want that. I want all those cars to be in the game already. Why weren't they in the game already? Because it's sort of Forza Horizon for me is a bit of a money making game, and not a game that they really cared about. I mean, for Forza 5, I'm hoping they have as many cars as possible. Like Gran Turismo, I know the graphics wasn't as good than Forza 4, because they put so many cars in it. They had to downgrade the graphics for some cars and then upgrade them for the others. But I really hope they put more cars in this time, and don't disappoint the fans, because if they disappoint the fans, the deals. I know that people buy season pass, but it will really, really piss people off. So yeah, that's it from me. If you have any other points you want to talk about Forza 5 or whatever, put down in the comments. I might do another video later on, nearer the release with more stuff because I'm hoping there'll be more news about it. And also, yeah, I'll subscribe because I'm going to be doing more Forza videos and other videos like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.